first off, you want to establish that culture of it being a safe place for people to take risks. So, opening your doors to people to come in and visit, that takes trust. And you build that, I think, by being a co-learner with your staff, being willing to share that you make mistakes and be open about that, by recognizing the strengths of the people on your team and supporting them with being able to use those strengths in different ways. My job as an administrator, I think, is to convey that I have confidence in people and that they can be successful if they apply themselves and if they're supported appropriately. And so I see that as my job in a very large way. I also find the opportunity to connect people makes a huge difference in people feeling like they belong to a team, and in this case it's a school team. So I visit different classrooms and I talk with students and I talk with teachers about what's happening in those rooms. And I may notice something that's happening in another room that is relevant or that might support the learning in both rooms. So I say, maybe you want to have a conversation with so-and-so down the hall, and it doesn't matter whether it's a different grade. French and English doesn't matter, but we make those connections throughout the school. So there's lots of little networks within my school, and then as a whole school, one large sort of group of working together. We recognize that the school that children attend today is not the school that their parents attended. It's not the school that the teachers attended either. And so we recognize that a big part of our work is in helping our parents to understand what learning looks like today. And so to that end, we have looked for opportunities to invite our parents to be co-learners with us. We've shared at school council meetings examples of some of the rich tasks that students are engaged in. I've invited teachers to come and share. Parents are very positive about that, very receptive to learning. A number of teachers are exploring other ways to invite parents to participate in the learning with their children. So as an example, a number of teachers use Remind as an app. Rather than using it as an opportunity to send out a reminder about pizza day, they're sending out a question. Talk to your child about what it would be like to be a settler in a different country tonight. And so parents are having those conversations around the dinner table with their children, and so now the children have some more information that they then come back to the school with and can share more broadly. So we see those as ways of engaging with our parents, helping them to understand what learning looks like in school today, but also involving them in that process with their children. And the feedback that we've had from parents is very positive. So they're excited about it. They're very receptive to it. And I think, we're looking to sort of phase out the question of what do you have for homework tonight, but replacing it with some more rich kinds of dialogue and discussion with among families.